Hi Sibley students, so you are going to be making a giant letter in the inspiration of Yayoi Kusama. So remember, you just watched a video of some of her work. Here's another one of her works. And today what you are going to be doing is creating a letter with your name on it. So I first need a pencil. And what I'm going to do with my pencil is I'm going to write the first letter of my name. So I'm Miss DeWald. I'm not going to do the M, I'm going to do the D. So I'm going to write a D really big on my paper. And remember, we've been working on using the full space of your paper. So we're going to start with that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line around the outside of my D to make a bubble letter D. And then I'm going to make a little d on the inside. For the outside then, I'm just going to erase that letter D that I did at the start. And I want to show you how to do it with other letters too, because my letter D is a little bit easier than some of your letters are going to be. So let's see. I know we've got some M's, some first letters with M's, so I'm going to do them smaller on this page. If your letter is an M, then you're going to do it a lot bigger than what I'm doing. So I'm going to do an M. I'm going to write it in capital letter, and then I'm going to do a line around the outside and then go around the inside outside, that's pretty funny. Then erase that M you did at the start, and you have a bubble letter. All right, one more, and then I'm going to show you what we're doing for our project next. So I'm going to do an E this time. So I'm writing my uppercase letter E, doing a line around the E, and then come inside the E, and it's all done. Erase that letter in the inside, and now I have a bubble letter E. Okay, so whatever letter your name starts with, you're going to do that letter for your project and do it big like my D for Miss DeWald. After you're done with this, what you're going to do is add spots. We don't need our pencil for that though, so I'm going to switch to a black marker, and you can use whatever color you want, but I'm going to trace over top my pencil lines. And it's okay if you don't get it exactly on the pencil lines, just like in the art classroom. And then I'm going to do the inside part, and then I have it all done. So on these ones, what I would do is just go around on the pencil lines, and then you have an E. Okay, so after you get done with this part, I'm going to erase a couple of those pencil lines that I can still see. Okay, what I'm going to do next is in the inspiration of her pumpkins that she does, and this will be up on your Seesaw page too if you want to color it in, but that's an optional one. I'm going to do a bunch of different size dots. So I'm going to start up here. I'm going to do a dot, a medium dot, and then I'm going to do a little dot, and then you're going to just keep doing different size dots all over the inside of your letter. I'm going to do some tiny, tiny dots too. I could even just use the tip of my marker, and without pressing too hard, I can just add some teeny, teeny, tiny little ones. And Yayoi Kusama also uses colors in her pumpkins. The ones on the video were yellow, I think, mostly. You can use whatever color you want, but because we're using this black marker instead of a Sharpie, you have to be careful not to go over the black spots when you color your letter in, because the color from the black will transfer over to that other color you're using. Or you can just leave it black and white like this too, and that is an option as well. So I'm going to add a couple of teeny tiny little dots, and then I think I'm done. So after you're done with this, just like this, see these lines that are behind it? You're just going to do some random lines behind your letter. So I'm just going to have a diagonal line coming off this way, another diagonal line, maybe I'll add a vertical line there, a horizontal line, some more diagonal lines, and these can be random. There's no real set way to do this, so you can have your lines be however you want, but the lines do not go in here. So make sure that when you start from the edge, you only go till you hit the letter, and then it's all done. So I'm going to keep doing this, but I want you guys to get started. I am going to put a photo of my finished one up on your Seesaw post as well, so make sure you look for that. And I hope you guys like this project. It's pretty simple. And yeah, you can add color if you want to, but you don't have to. If you use crayons, it's a little bit better to go onto the markers, because the color won't spread. So if I used green over here, even though I'm coloring on the black part a little bit, it doesn't spread at all. Okay, what I'm talking about with the markers is, I'll do it over here so you can see. If I use my pink marker and I'm coloring in and I go onto that black, then the black comes out onto the pink as well. So you have to be really careful if you're coloring with markers with that black marker. Okay? All right, have a great day. I am excited to see your guys' letters. Bye.